healthy community starts at home. As mothers ourselves, we know that food nurtures and heals the body. Here on The Good Food, our focus is simple: to inspire you to eat and live healthier.
Today is all about going back to basics. Hi everyone, I'm Chris.
And I'm Mimay. Now that you're ready to switch to a plant-based diet or want to eat healthier, the question is, where do you begin?
Or what should I buy? Well, you guys are lucky because today's episode is all about plant-based essentials.
Mother Nature has provided us with everything: air to breathe, water to drink, food to eat, and space in which to live. And as such, it is our responsibility as stewards to protect and conserve the resources she has provided us. This pandemic has made us realize that we need to rely less on store-bought food and try to be more self-sufficient by having food readily available in our own backyard. Now, not everyone has a big space for a vegetable garden, but it doesn't also mean it's impossible to grow your own food in a small space. It is very possible. Our friend Manny from Happy Green Thumb is an advocate of urban and small space gardening. She grows her food in containers and upcycled materials. Manny has helped people start growing their own food by providing free seedlings. Check out her Facebook page for tips and inspiring stories. Here are some plants that we think you should have in your garden, since they are very useful in everyday cooking. Not only are they easy to grow, but they are highly nutritious as well. Sweet potato, or good old kamote, alugbati, and malunggay will grow almost everywhere. Easy to grow leafy veggies such as spinach, arugula, talilong, pechay, and saluyot. Vegetables such as sitaw, ampalaya, and okra are easy to grow as well. Try growing butternut, ginger, and lemongrass as well. Of course, it's ideal to have the complete bahay kubo, but if you have little space, these are some of the plants you can grow.
So Chris, what did you plant in the beginning of the quarantine?
I planted okra, sitaw, ampalaya, talbos ng kamote, yung mga madaling tumubo.
So ideally, it's best that we produce our own food. But the reality is, we still need to buy essential foods from the store.
Having a well-stocked pantry can save you from unnecessary trips to the grocery store. Here are some of the basic pantry essentials. Note that you don't have to purchase all of the things mentioned here. This is simply to guide you to a healthier pantry. Consume whole grains instead of refined grains. Aside from its hefty fiber content, it offers a complete package of nutrients. It also makes you feel fuller faster, making you eat less. Beans are a great source of protein and fiber. You can find some of them in your local market or grocery stores. To reduce the cooking time, soak the beans overnight. Make sure you discard the soaking liquid as it has gas-producing compounds in them. One good thing to have in your pantry as well is salted black beans. You can use this to make vegan bagoong. Here's a tip. Always give your canned beans a quick rinse to remove the excess salt and starch. Going plant-based doesn't mean you're just eating salads. Cook your favorite dish by replacing meat with these alternatives. With these, you can make caldereta, sisig, lasagna, burger, barbecue, and kebabs. There are literally hundreds of spices available at the grocery store. Don't get overwhelmed with the wide selection. There are spice blends already available to make it easier for you to cook different cuisines. Like for Indian dishes, you can begin with curry powder, cumin seeds, and turmeric powder. For Mexican dishes, taco seasoning will give you that distinct Mexican flavor that we all love. For Italian dishes, you can purchase Italian seasoning. It already has aromatic herbs such as basil, thyme, and oregano. This is perfect for pizza and pasta sauce. Of course, nothing beats fresh herbs. Basil and rosemary are easy herbs to grow at home. Other spices to add to your arsenal are bay leaves, whole or ground black pepper, 5-spice, and cinnamon powder. If you want to jazz up your baked goods or simply want a quick, healthy snack, these are good to have on hand. They are great whole food sources of healthy fat. Here's a tip. Keep them in the freezer if you don't use it often so it doesn't go rancid. Add flavor to your dishes with these plant-based seasoning. Just remember, a little goes a long way. Having vegetable stock on hand is good to flavor soups, stews, and sauces. A lot of Filipinos are actually lactose intolerant. For those who are staying away from dairy, here are some alternatives that you can use for your cereal, coffee, or desserts. Here are some tips. Buy in bulk. It's cheaper and it lasts a long time. To prevent your grains and legumes from bugs, put a few bay leaves or dried chilies in the jar. And lastly, batch cook. When cooking beans, it is better to cook a big batch so you can store the rest for later use. You can keep it in the fridge for a few days or freeze it for months.
And there you have it, our plant-based pantry essentials. We are providing you with a shopping list that you can download and refer to in your next grocery run.
We hope you learned something new in today's episode of The Good Food. Once again, this is Nimai.
And I'm Chris. Enjoy your Saturday. Thank you and see you next week.
Bye!